Hey everyone, welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. I'm so glad you're here. Listen, if you're new here, let me just kind of go through who everybody is. In case I reference them, you'll know who I'm talking about. I'm Leslie. My husband is Bryant. My husband pastors a wonderful church in Asheboro, and we own a commercial poultry farm. We have a daughter named Caroline, whose husband is Jamie. They have 3 boys, Judah, Levi, and Benji. And Benji is a newborn. He's only 4 days old. Our son is Isaac, and his girlfriend is Jessica. You'll often hear me refer to Daniel. Daniel works for us here on the farm. So those are the names you're going to hear in these videos a lot of times. So I wanted to explain who everybody is in case you're new. Now, hey, and if you're new, why don't you hit that subscribe button? It's down here somewhere. But how about hitting that subscribe button and become a part of the Farm and Pastor's Wife family? It's free. It don't cost you anything. It doesn't sign you up for anything other than to just get notified when I upload a video. So, and be sure to hit that bell notification. That way you don't miss any. Every time I do a video, it'll send it to your YouTube, whatever, algorithm. So, let me explain. The last few weeks has been all about Caroline and baby Benji. And in fact, coming up next week or the week after, I think the week after Thanksgiving, she didn't have a baby shower. This was her 3rd boy. She says, Mom, I don't feel like I need to have a baby shower for every child that I have. And so what we're doing a hug and hold where people can come and hug Mama, hold the baby, and all the sweet things. So we're doing this, and they can bring a bag of diapers or whatever if they want to. So we're doing that. So it'll be all about Caroline again after Thanksgiving. So I didn't want Isaac, our son, to feel left out. So I made him, he is my weird food eater. He eats the odd things or the things that are odd to us. So anyway, I saw a recipe over on Charlotte Grove Farmhouse YouTube, and I thought Isaac may like that. So we're going to go to the video. I videoed this before Benji, our newest grandchild, was born. So you may see Caroline. You may hear us reference that she hasn't had the baby. Well, she has had the baby. And it was just that part of the video was filmed earlier in the week. So let's back up and go to that, and then we'll come back. I've got some farming things to show you, and we'll finish out this video. So let's go back to where we're making Musubi, I think is what it's called, Musubi. Hey everyone, welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. I'm so glad you're here. Hey, listen, you are here on a very unusual video. This is unlike anything I usually make. I've made some things, but not like this, and so it's going to be fun. Listen, a lot of my attention has gone towards Caroline lately with good reason. I mean, she did just have our 3rd grandson. But today I felt like I needed to do a little something for Isaac because I haven't cooked for him, in particularly for him or especially for him. So we're doing something that I think maybe he and he alone will like. I don't know. I'm willing to give it a try. But today we are making Musubi. Have you ever heard of Musubi? Now listen, I had not heard of it until I watched Tiffany over on Charlotte Grove Farmhouse. I think she is cute as a button. She cooks a lot. She cleans a lot. Boy, does she give me motivation to get up and clean. But then I somehow lose it once her show goes off. I don't know what it is. But anyway, she does a lot of great content. And I will leave the link to her video on Musubi down in the description. But she inspired me to try to make this. And then, of course, my son, who enjoys all things unusual as far as food goes. To me, this may not be unusual to a lot of you, but it is to us. So this will be right up his alley, I think. So the first thing I've done is I've got some rice going. I've brought it to a boil, and now I've turned it down, and it is simmering, soaking up that water. How I make my rice is I just make 1 part rice to 2 parts water, bring it to a boil, turn it down, put the lid on it, and let it just simmer till it soaks up that water. That's how I do my rice. Unless I'm doing like a Mexican rice, and then I toast it first. So we're going to start with a cup of soy sauce because we have to get this going. Let me tell you the things you're going to need for this recipe. You're going to need soy sauce. The star of the show is some Spam. This is like a sushi, but with not raw fish. It is with Spam, and we're actually going to cook it. You're going to need some rice seasoning. I would think this is optional. Had I not found this in the grocery store, I just found it at my local Walmart. Had I not found it, I would have used everything but the bagel seasoning. But I did find this, so we're going to use that. Some ginger, and you can use the ginger paste, real ginger, or I'm just going to use the powdered ginger. Some garlic, some onion powder, sugar, both kinds of sugar, white and brown sugar, and you're going to need some nori, which is like the seaweed wraps, wasabi style, organic. I bet it's got a little spice in it if it has wasabi style in it. I didn't read the package. That's okay. But so to this, let me grab we're going to grab some spoon. We're going to go in with 2 tablespoons of brown sugar and 2 tablespoons of white sugar. I'm going to eyeball it since I don't have my tablespoon measuring. And then we'll taste it and just see if we need anything. All right, so let's go in with some ginger. Oh, I didn't say black pepper. We need a little black pepper too. Garlic. I will leave the link to her recipe. Well, it'll be the link to her video, and then you can find her recipe down in the description. And if I think about it, but I've got something taking my attention away that I know you probably can't fault me for, but putting a little black pepper in there. And we're just going to give this a stir. Probably need a whisk. Gonna grab a little spoon here. I think we need some sugar. More sugar. And I'm going in with brown sugar. I need to check and be sure y'all can hear me. I hope you can hear me. I went in with 2 more. All right, I'm going to try it again. I'm going in with 1 more. I don't know what it's supposed to taste like. There. I'm not going to add any more after that. All right, so now we need to prepare our Spam. I love Spam, but I've never had it like this. How I eat Spam is Okay, we make homemade biscuits around here. You guys know that. And but if we make canned biscuits, we refer to those as, I dropped it, hypocrite biscuits. And so I like to fry up Spam, have hypocrite biscuits, and put mustard on it, and then the fried piece of Spam. Now I'm just cutting these probably in, I guess, a 1/4 inch thickness. And I have a tray here. I'm going to kind of lean them up in this, my antique enamel tray, because we want these to, we're going to soak some of, we're going to pour some of that marinade in here on them. Now, something else you may or may not need, you probably can find a way to make it work without it, is a rice mold. And I did purchase one on Amazon just for this and just for my son, but it was super cheap. It was like $5. Nothing crazy as far as price. All right, we're going to give this a stir, and I'm going to save some of this for when we put it together. I'm going to save just a little bit. Now I'm going to grab a fork, and we're going to turn these over in here. I'm going to get a frying pan out. I just want to be sure these are coated well. All right, so as soon as, I'm going to let these soak for just a little bit, and I'll meet you guys over at the stove when I get the frying pan out. When the rice is done, I'll turn it off, and we will start to fry these up. We're going to cook these up a little bit, and then we will be putting our Musubi together. And hey, it's going to be a learning curve for all of us, including me. So we'll see you back in just a second. Okay, everybody, so the rice is almost done, hopefully. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this Spam to frying up. I know my frying pan's not quite hot enough yet. That's okay. I sprayed my frying pan with a little bit of butter spray. All right. We're going to be able to get them all in there. Beautiful. All right, we're going to get that to frying up just a little bit, and then we'll add some of this sauce in there. My rice should be about done. So we'll be putting these Musubis, I think I'm saying that right, Musubis together real soon. Okay, I added some of the sauce in here, so we're just going to let it cook and fry in that sauce. This side of my burner always gets hotter for some reason. All right, we'll flip these over a few times, cook them up. Spam is completely cooked. You don't even have to cook it. You can just slice it off and eat it. But I like to kind of caramelize this sauce on there. We're going to try that. And of course, I like mine cooked up a little bit with a little bit of a texture on the outside. So we're going to do that real quick. And I'll bring you back when we get these out of the frying pan. So while that's frying up, let's get our
seaweed nori prepared. And like I said, I don't want y'all to think I know what I'm doing, because I don't. I just watched her video and that's what we're going by. So y'all go give Miss Tiffany some attention and love and tell her that the Farm and Pastor's Wife sent you over there. I'm not sure how I found her channel, but I love it. Like I said, she's cute as a button. Okay, I may have got the wrong kind here. All right. And what I saw her do was she cut it in half. And she folded it. Oops, I tore some, but it's okay. I'm going to have way more of this than I need. Okay, timer's going off. I'm just getting the rice off the oven, making sure my mic's on, off the stove. Now, Tiffany did something to hers that I forgot about, and so I just looked in my cabinet and I don't have any. She added about a tablespoon of rice wine vinegar to hers. I thought I had some, but I don't. So I'm just going to put a splash of white wine vinegar in there. But I don't know what that does, but we're going to do that, and hopefully it'll have the same effect. Okay, everybody, so here is my rice. I have a little container of water right there. Here is our rice former. I don't know, our sushi former, our Musubi former. So we'll be using this. I have our Spam right here. I have our nori right here. And I have our rice seasoning right here. So let's just start right here. Let's see. I'm going to get a different sheet. All right. And let's see. And she says you want about as much rice that will make the same thickness as your Spam. So I'm going to put about 1/3 of a cup of rice in here. Okay. All right. Little bit of our rice seasoning. We're going to go in with I'm doing it just like Tiffany did it. So we're going to go in with a little spoon of the sauce. We're going to add our piece of Spam on here. We're going to hope this works. We're going to fold it up. And we're going to dampen it up with some water here. And we're going to set this on a plate. My rice may be a little bit too hot. All right. The rice is falling out a little bit. Maybe I didn't squish it down hard enough. But I'm going to call Isaac and have him come and be ready. And then while we're waiting on him, I'm going to keep making a few more of these. So we're going to see what he thinks.
All right, everybody. Well, Isaac is on his way, but somebody showed up before Isaac. So guess who gets to try it first?
I do. All right, tell me how to eat it.
You just pick it up and bite it.
All right, pick it up and bite it. All right, here we go. What is this thing called?
Hang on. All right, let's see what you think.
All right, here we go. What's it going to taste like?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Right, so we got Spam, rice, and a seaweed wrap.
And some seasoning and sauce.
Okay, here we go.
Wasabi. Don't mind me, I'm hysterical. Do it again. Wasabi. Y'all remember that video?
I'm not a huge sushi fan, but it's actually pretty good.
Actually pretty good.
It's actually
Okay.
pretty good.
Well,
Go
figure that. I figured Isaac would be the only one in the family who liked it.
You get the rice, you get the meat, and you actually get the taste of the seaweed wrap.
Wasabi.
Wasabi.
Caroline is hysterical. She's delirious right now.
If everything goes well, by this time tomorrow.
Actually, this video, she's already had it.
Benji's already here.
For us at the time of filming, he has not been born yet. Hence why Caroline is still smiling and sitting there. But by the time you see this video, he will have been born, and you have probably already met him.
Yep.
So you like this?
It's pretty good.
Okay.
I'd put a little more soy sauce on it for
A
me.
little more sauce that I've mixed up.
Oh, that's good. It's actually pretty good.
All right, so I'm anxious to see what Isaac thinks. We'll get his opinion in just a minute. All right, everybody. Isaac just came in from being out in the rain, feeding the cows. So he's going to try this. He is not a huge fan of the seaweed part of sushi, but it is flavored seaweed, so it's
fishy. It just smells like the ocean. But...
Well, it comes from the ocean.
I mean, you know what I mean? It just smells like marine life.
It smells like marine life. All right, give it a try.
All right. What? Does it matter which way?
Doesn't matter. Just bite. And he got all seaweed.
Well, not that bad.
Not half bad.
Not that bad.
All right, so
pretty good.
that's the same reaction we've got from everybody. Now he's going to try it without the seaweed. He peeled it back.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's the way to go. That's good. That's really good.
Really good.
I love sushi, but I just don't like seaweed wraps.
I don't know how he gets sushi without seaweed, but anyway. Look, he took the whole seaweed off, so.
The sushi's wrapped in rice without
Oh, gotcha. All right, so there you go. Thumbs up from him and Bryant. So this video has actually ended up being long enough. I'm going to save the farming part that we filmed the other day. I'm going to save it for another video. We start Vlogmas this week, guys. I will actually start filming Vlogmas on Wednesday, but you will actually get your first day of Vlogmas on Thursday because everything will be a day behind. So the day you get it will be the day after I have filmed it. So I've got to get to work. So we'll probably, I've got to go to the grocery store today. So there'll probably be a grocery haul tomorrow. And so it's going to be filming. I've got to get my temperature, battery things in my temperature, because that's how I start Vlogmas, kind of telling you guys the temperature of every day that we're experiencing right at the moment. And so yeah, but hey, what do you think about this recipe? It was very unique, very different. I did not taste it at all. Now, like I said, I like me some fried spam on a biscuit with some mustard. But, yeah, I don't know that I would like this. But it sounded better than some things. I just didn't get to try it because we were in a hurry for some reason. And I let the boys eat the ones I had fixed. So, Isaac was, he was fine minus the seaweed. And Bryant actually liked it with it. So, I know this was probably not a recipe for everybody, but maybe fun to watch anyway, even if you don't try it. So, all right, thank you guys so much. Let's get into it. I'll be making goodies this week. We're going to be doing lots of fun things this week. So, first thing I got to do is I got to run some errands and I've got to head to the store. So, I will see you on tomorrow's video. And we may pretty much just start Vlogmas style pretty much right away, and then just cook in the midst of all of that. So, all right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember, the grease is hot enough. You can fry anything. And I'll save the farming part for tomorrow's video. Bye, y'all.